Eating pizza and drinking brews.
Drinking brews and eating pizza too.
I like pizza.
You like brews. It's Pizza Brews and Two Dudes.
What's up, folks at home? Pizza Brews, Two Dudes, episode 64, back on the road, and we're here at Autodidact in Morris Plains, New Jersey. So stoked to be here. We are joined by two Rons, not just one. We got both the Rons of Autodidact.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for having us
Hello.
here.
No, please. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah. Cheers. What are we starting with?
This is Gardenized. This is part of a family that we've kind of built based on Daylily, which is our house pale. That one's about 5.8% Citra Mosaic and a pretty fun little grist. But this one is the 7% version of that. There's also a double IPA version as well.
It's amazing. Cheers to that, guys.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Chin
Cheers.
chin. The Rons.
The microphones?
So I don't
all
know
good.
if you guys know, it's New Jersey state law. You have to have at least two Rons at your brewery. So these guys are just compliant
ahead of
with
the
the
game.
state.
We're the
Yeah.
only one in compliance, actually.
Yeah. Well, there's some leeway, Ron, Rhonda. You can have like
Veronica.
Bernalski can be your last name, but just you got to have the RON.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
I like
crucial.
it.
So it's good to see you guys are compliant. You guys are trendsetters,
We're
leading
doing
the
it.
way here. But this beer,
Yeah.
to get it on point, is ridiculously good. I gotta
thank
say.
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. This one's it's been a fun one so far. I feel like we still, I don't know, it's just part of what we do, but it's like you never are 100% happy with your beers. But I think this is like,
99.
yeah, it's close,
It's very good.
but it could be closer, I think.
Yeah, it's
We're-
always.
How long have you guys been around? You're a fairly new brewery in town,
We're
right?
in our third year. Our 2-year anniversary was in March.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
so took about a year build out and then, open in March. It's great.
That's awesome. Hopefully they're massive fan base. We can get more eyeballs on this place. I'm a huge fan. This is a good beer.
so at the risk of like being a huge fanboy, like I live like 10 minutes away from here. Like this is my go-to spot. Your beer is so good. Like it's
very kind of you.
some of the best I think I've ever had in the state, honestly.
Oh, well, I appreciate the
It's
support.
not
too.
good enough.
And
We-
it could be better. It could be better.
You're like, it's 99% my
But
favorite.
but the other guys, they're at 75%. This is 99. So you
Yeah,
guys are doing
it's very
something.
if there was a third Ron, maybe that's what you need.
It could be it.
Yeah. I mean, his dad has helped us with like build out and stuff like that. His name is Ron. And then
There you go.
Our plumber is my dad, also Ron. So
Very, very unimaginative
Yeah.
family.
It was very fun when we were building the place out because all four of us would be
Yeah.
here doing something and new contractors would come in to deliver something and we're like, oh, I'm Ron, this is Ron, and then that's Ron over there and back there's Ron. And
Yeah.
we're like, you guys got to be kidding me.
if somebody was like, Ron, all this
You
turn.
know what?
Your dad was here the other day and we were like, I was working the bar and you were hanging out with him and somebody was like, Ronnie, and I turned and looked because that's the other thing is we both grew up as Ronnie as well. So
Oh, man.
and now we've aged out of the NIE,
Right,
and now
right,
we're
right.
on. So
Now it's long-haired Ron and tall
Yeah.
Ron.
yeah, we have to differentiate with physicality.
So why didn't you name the brewery the Rons, a Ron squared, or
We've had a lot of
Ronification?
suggestions
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it
Two
just
Rons don't make a right, and all these other.
you
really
guys are like,
Well,
we
that's
get it.
That's a good
but-
IPA name.
Yeah. Yeah, if we weren't so hell bent on our branding, I think we'd be, be real silly. But I think that, yeah, that's pretty.
So really quick, I see it over your head. Walk us through the name and your branding.
Okay, I'll
And
start
the
with
proper pronunciation.
I'll start with the name. You talk branding. Deal.
sure.
All right. So it is pronounced Autodidact.
These guys at Autodidact say that 10 times fast.
I can't say it one time fast.
So look at it on the label. Do you see it on the side? Tell me how you would pronounce that.
Autodidact.
Yeah,
That's
I think that's close.
Definitely not right.
It was, we were just homebrewers for years before this. We spoke briefly before the podcast, but COVID really let us really start to fine tune the craft rather. But anyway, so Autodidact comes from means self-taught, and we're self-taught to an extent. We weren't formally educated, but also everything here is fairly music related. And
We might get into that a little later.
Sure.
A little spoiler for the folks at home.
sounds fun.
In one of our segments.
But yeah, the Autodidact comes from, we're both fans of Between the Buried and Me. They're like metal band
Yeah.
from North Carolina, and they their second record. I mean, this semantics. They have this EP or no. There's Alaska is the name of the record. The 10th song is called Autodidact, and we were like, "That's a cool
There you
word. What does
go.
that mean?" And it means self-taught. So we were like, "That's poetry right there." So I saw them last week, and they played that record, and it was
hell
no, 2
yeah.
weeks ago, and
That's cool.
it was the first time I've seen Autodidact live, and it was pretty
That's
pretty
sick.
awesome.
When's the collab
That's,
beer coming?
Oh,
They don't drink.
not
They're
drinkers.
vegan.
You've given
They
them beer
don't.
before.
What?
yeah, our
Make like a
non-alcoholic
kombucha
collab.
or something?
yeah, that'd be fun. Our coffee roaster used to be their tour manager, so that's like
Sick.
a fun little.
Oh, the person who roasts. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like the machine.
Yeah,
that
no,
roasts the coffee.
Yeah.
Our friend who we are involved in the coffee that we sell here, make here as well.
The coffee machine is sentient.
Yeah,
Hey
So-
man, robots are taking jobs these
Yeah.
days. You
Yeah.
never know.
Sure.
branding.
Yeah, so playing off the name, I don't know. I mean, so the branding kind of touched on a few things. We obviously he mentioned the music, so the music thing has always been important to us. So basically, every beer that we make is named after a song in one way
I
or
was
another.
going to ask that because I've noticed some of the references, but like, just looking at the name of a beer, I can't tell you what
That's the
random
fun- that's the
song
fun of
it's-
it.
Yeah,
So are they? Is every single one?
Every single one,
There's a few that aren't. We don't really
or
make
their
them much
lyrics,
anymore.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like we have a rotating single hop IPA series that we don't really do that much
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
That wasn't a beer name. A couple other ones aren't. I can't remember what, but at this point, any beer
Most
that
of
comes
them are
out,
song names,
yeah,
song
they
titles, lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah.
start there.
Yeah.
And then from the brand perspective, I mean, this is kind of like dorky stuff, but we wanted to just have something unique about our cans. So all of them are photographs. They're all nature, and
Yeah.
they're all, from a brand identity and the rules of our brand, they're not allowed to have man-made objects in them or anything like that at all. So
Legit.
Devoid
felt-
of man-made.
yeah,
Yeah.
it felt kind of different for
Yeah.
stuff that we were used to seeing
Definitely.
on shelves and in breweries. So we just kind of wanted to do something that staked our here's what we do, and hopefully nobody does anything like that.
I don't think they do. I think it's another reason why I've been drawn to this place. Really, I'm a music hipster.
What gave it away? The Streetlight Manifesto tattoo on your arm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which we might even get into that later, guys.
Oh, fun.
We got so much
Wow.
shit going on in
That
this
wasn't even
episode.
planned.
You don't even know.
Great.
We also
Before that, we're
Yeah.
a beer and pizza podcast,
I'm looking at
right?
the pizza. We gotta have some pizza.
Which one do you want to go for first?
Whatever's
What
on
do you guys
top.
Okay.
Oh, I like it. Whatever's on top.
All right, we
Oh,
got
it's the
a
least exciting
All
one.
right, we're putting that back.
Cut that out.
regret.
Whichever one's,
Whichever one's on
top.
top, yeah.
So where do we get this from, Joe?
So we got this from a place called Capisce. They got good pizza. They live right there. They live right down the road. The business is right down the road on Route 10.
What do we got here?
That one is called. What was it called? The Works?
I don't know.
Something like that.
You ordered it.
I think it's called The Works.
Have
I
you
don't
had
know.
this before?
I've never had this
Okay,
pizza
cool.
before.
No, we just love
Yeah,
it.
We
none of
looked
us
on a
have.
map. They're right down the road. They're called Capisce. I thought that
Go
was
to
funny.
town pizza.
It's the go to town.
Go to town.
So that one's the go to town pizza. We're gonna go to town on it. It's like sausage,
Holy shit.
peppers,
Oh my God.
potatoes. It's a good pie. Capisce? That's really why I got the pizza. I just wanted to say that.
Man,
I don't know if it's good pie. We're gonna find out.
we're about to find out.
Oh, here.
Pass them around.
Here
It
you
looks
go.
it looks good
It's-
though. Just
it's
from
dense.
it's presenting as a nice pie.
Just like me.
What? But dense or presenting as a nice pie? Or both?
Both.
I'll let you decide.
I hear you, brother. Thank you.
You
I
on,
like
Sean?
the potato factor. I don't think we've had a pie.
No, potato's fun.
That's a weird.
We
addition.
maybe one or two pies we've had have potato. Have we had maybe like a breakfast
We'd
pie?
have French fry ones.
Yeah.
Like cheesesteak French fry.
Yeah, but just straight up. I feel like we had maybe like a potato breakfast pie, no?
No, that was a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese pie. That was good.
Yeah, that sounds fun. The sausage is actually really good.
It's not bad.
No.
This looks pretty. It's got the it's got the garden eye aesthetic.
Oh.
I don't know. Is this a pairing did we
pairs.
did it pair?
It does pair a little bit, no?
There's something spicy on it, which would go good with an IPA in theory.
There are hot peppers, long hot peppers on
Okay.
there.
And it's got some herbs on it. Some
Yeah.
good ones.
The fennel's really popping
Fennel.
off.
Yep.
Wow. All right, Capisce.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
I really like the potato on it.
Yeah. Nice texture.
This place too. I mean, like I live close to you guys, so I order pizza from the area.
Sure.
Never had it before. Never was never on my radar.
Huh?
Now
You're
they
gonna
are.
order a good pizza, capisce?
Listen, you're gonna order the pie. You're gonna like it, capisce?
Yeah, pizza's easier for me. You can see the toppings. Where beer, I just guess. It's like, oh, Citra, Mosaic,
Yeah.
Galaxy.
No, but that's kind of something I want to ask you guys. Like, when you're opening up a pizza place, a brewery, like, you obviously have an idea of what good beer and good, if you're opening a pizza, good pizza, you know what it tastes like, right? You know what great beer tastes like. How are there so many places that open up that don't, not to like knock on, no, I don't know. I'm trying to frame this question.
We're gonna sit this conversation out. You guys talk about shit.
No, because you guys do a really good job here. And like, what's the differentiator that just like, other breweries maybe aren't doing? Is it the quality of the ingredients? Is it, are you spending that extra to really perfect it where other places are like, that's good enough, it gets people in the door?
Man, that's a really good question. I don't know.
It's a firm. I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I wish I had.
Because not to. We've been to plenty of places. Beer's great,
Sure.
But there is a scale, right? Like there's some places you're like, okay, it's good.
All right, right now, rank them.
Rank all 150 breweries right now.
We love all the breweries in New Jersey. They're all great. But you guys are honestly one of my favorites.
That's very
so
Thank you.
And I'm trying not to blow too much smoke up your ass.
All right.
Top 3, top 5, top 10, top 20. What are we talking about?
They're up there. I mean, I don't come, because you guys opened up, and then I had my wife and I had a baby, so I've only been here a couple of times.
get it.
But we'll grab your beer when we see it on the shelf, which is another thing. You're not in my local shop, right? You gotta get in there.
Which one's yours?
Yeah,
The Wharton one?
Are you in the Wharton one?
We are in the
We're in
Wharton.
All right, I'm going to the Wharton one now. Fuck the Rockaway.
It's been a
shop,
minute,
right?
but
We'll
were
get in
in the
Rockaway too. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, Gary, get on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak for other breweries. I don't know, what their process is. I don't know what they do. I can say that from us, we're kind of like tormented by feeling like nothing's ever good enough.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get that vibe earlier in the show. Yeah.
we've already brought this up twice in like 15 minutes.
It's a very good quality to have, though, I think.
Yeah, it's, it can be debilitating at times. And
Yeah.
I'm sure, I don't know about your wife, but my wife certainly sees me at my like lowest when I'm like, this beer could have been so much better,
Yep.
or whatever it is.
Why?
But-
Late nights.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to the brewery where the brewers, has
Give a
that
shit.
sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
There
don't know.
are some,
It's-
I gotta say, like, there's some that feels like they don't give a shit. Or they just, like, are on the more corporate side of things where it's just like, this is an entertainment center. We happen to brew beer here.
Sure.
We have a lot of events, and it's cool, and it's fun. We're serving
I
beer.
feel like I
and
know specifically who you're talking
We're
about.
not naming any names.
I will say one of the big things that I must compliment my partner here in is that early on when we were home brewing, we were coming up with some real dumb names. Like me and there was a third partner at one point as well.
Ron.
He was not around.
His name was Kyle,
And that's what
which is my middle name.
yeah.
Fucking Kyle.
So, but yes, hi Kyle. But we were coming up with really silly beer names, and Ron was like, "We can't do that." And I think that is one of those things that is pretty. I think that's from a brand perspective. I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Is just being very sure about things and also just taking it seriously because it is fun. Beer's fun, but like,
Yeah, we deal with constantly the temptation to make everything into a joke
sure.
or make it stupid and just
That's-
goofy.
It's our podcast.
Yeah, the amount of memes that him and I send each other every day.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
there's a real risk at all times of like just totally jeopardizing the entire like thing that you worked hard to kind of
Yes.
cultivate at the mercy of just like a stupid joke that nobody's going to even get.
Right.
yeah, we get 2 times a
Yeah,
year.
but jokes
Yeah,
are
we
fun.
do it for the month of April.
We get real
I
I
silly.
saw you
We
guys
have silly
your
stuff.
420 beer.
Yeah.
We do a 420 beer.
We
do
almost
an April
filmed
Fool's
like
beer.
on like 421 or
Oh,
whatever.
that's right.
it
Yeah, we
was.
were
we,
close,
we
yeah.
had to reschedule.
Sorry.
it.
Had to smoke
Bob
beforehand
fucked
too.
off to Albania, but
Shofta.
But yeah, so and it's always there. Like we deal with it all. Like, what
course.
if we did this dumb thing?
yeah.
And we both like, oh, that's so great. And then like, 2 days later, we're like, all right, we shouldn't do that.
Dial
Like,
it back in.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
take it seriously.
Yeah.
I need that person in my life.
yeah.
I try to be, but I fail miserably.
I mean, if you think
I try to
about,
rain
I
bomb
need
in
that
all the
grounding
time.
force.
if you think about the breweries that like have the most weight, or like especially if you want to focus on New Jersey, you think about these breweries that kind of keep the branding very clean. Like you get your Oak Flower, Troon.
Yes.
Troon is always very like committed to a specific branding and stuff like that.
Yep.
I mean,
We were talking about him earlier, but Carton
Yeah.
yeah,
is the one of the most instantly recognizable cans you can find.
Right.
It's just
Yep.
right. orange.
Mhm.
Nothing else is orange on
Lean
the shelf
into it.
like that.
right,
So
Right.
exactly.
you can
Yeah.
immediately find their beer wherever you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, no, and I think you guys do a really good job with the branding and just everything. It is very clean. I like the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's a really
very
nice
clean.
aesthetic, and it's
It complements the beer,
your
too.
vibe. Like this is the perfect place.
Yeah.
I know. It's like I don't know. We did. I was kind of fangirling at Carton too, so I'm trying not to. I'm trying to dial it back a bit. But like on the inside, yeah.
We
This is
all
my spot.
fangirl at Carton.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a fun time with Augie.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Good dude.
Piece of work.
That's an excellent description.
He got us ridiculously drunk.
I texted him the other day about something. I can't remember what it was, but his response was very funny, and it was like he's a very silly guy. I enjoy chatting with him every once in a while.
So we were just absolutely trashed on that episode and just like having a great time. Everyone was like best friends. And we're like, this is the best day of our lives. And he's like, this is the best Tuesday I've had this week.
Just another Tuesday for the homie.
Yep.
Like,
This
are you
is the
doing
best
tomorrow?
Tuesday I've had since last week.
hey, that's high praise for us. That's high praise.
We'll take that.
Yeah, but
We'll take it.
to lean into your music aesthetic here
Uh-oh.
and my connection with the place, we have a fun little segment
Okay.
that I want to bust out. You guys do vinyl nights here,
We
right?
do.
Every Wednesday, you can bring in vinyls. You guys will spin them. Really cool. We've established I'm a music hipster. We love music. So Bob and I brought in some of our own vinyls.
Okay.
What we want you to do is we're going to pull one out. You tell us what beer you have will pair with that vinyl.
Okay.
And now, also knowing that you have these beer names, pick a song from the album that you would turn into a beer name.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
That's fun.
On the
Oh,
spot, just
wow.
came up with that, Bob.
Wow.
Didn't
That's a
even
really good-
brief you
We're
about
gonna
that.
need- we're gonna need 3 hours.
Yeah. So we'll hand you an album.
I think this is a fun idea. I
We're
love it.
tell us,
usually.
right?
I don't. I'm gonna oversell this real quick, but we're usually pretty good at like honing
Aligning?
in on the same song and be like, that's the one.
All right. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
find
I like
out.
that.
We'll see if that remains true, or none of them.
Why don't one of us look at it first? Pick one, don't say it, and then I pass it to you and see if
Yeah.
we pick the same one.
Okay.
Yeah. I
right.
like that. I like that.
All right.
I fucking
Turn it
love
into a game.
games.
I like
Games
it.
rule.
Let's go. You got one, Bob?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't own any vinyls, but my girlfriend does, so I just
Okay.
picked a bunch of ones without her consent from her collection.
Shout
love
out
it.
Erica. So we're looking at Erica's music collection right now.
Yeah,
What's she listen to?
we're about to find out.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's find out what she got there. Ooh,
Okay.
that one looks cool.
This is Pink Floyd. Delicate Sound of Thunder. This is Ron's.
Yeah,
So
show the fans, folks at home.
we always laugh about this. So I was brought up as a Beatles guy, and Ron was brought up as a Pink Floyd guy. So
Okay.
This is fun.
Ah,
Oh shit. Okay.
My dad would say Neil Young, but
Okay, fair enough. My dad liked Neil Young too, though.
There were like 9 Pink Floyds to choose from in
Yeah,
that
right.
collection.
Oh shit. All right.
I have
It's
to
a
pick
tough
one
one.
that you would.
Now let's
I
see if we
didn't,
pick
I didn't
the
bring
same.
the wall in just to be a little different.
Oh
You
man.
gotta
Yeah.
All right, here.
go off
Pick
the beaten
again.
path a little bit.
Let's see if we pick the same one. What was the other? Oh, pairing a beer with it.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
shit,
Think
all
about
right.
what.
And it
beer-
doesn't have to be like on tap. It's
Just
your,
any beer.
Right, right.
your compendium
Yeah,
beer list.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would drink a like barrel aged funky saison to this album. Like sitting
Yeah.
in like a chair, put this record on, and just like totally zone out. Slow drink it. Doesn't need to be a fast
Yep.
chug.
Are we going just based on the literal name?
Yes,
Or like
yeah,
how
yeah.
overplayed the song
Yeah.
is?
And
Yeah,
are we
which you
pairing
were here
it?
the one you would pick?
No.
Are we pairing it with one of your beers versus like a type of beer?
I wouldn't pick another
I like
brick in the
type of
wall.
beer, but
Yeah,
if
I
they,
wouldn't pick that
but
either.
maybe we'll.
You know what I'm gonna pick because
I'll ask if they have a beer.
that may
that's
be a fun
like
game
that.
too. Just tell me which one you think I would pick
Mm.
if it's wrong.
I mean, comfortably numb jumps off the page.
Comfortably numb is pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
Is that what
Is
you
that
were
what
both
you would
thinking? Look at these guys. The Ron connection.
Shine on You
It
Crazy
go-
Diamond would be cool if we were doing a
Hey,
seltzer.
Comfortably
that's fun.
numb.
All right.
That's it. I wouldn't do it for a beer.
I feel like
Comfortably numb's good because it's booze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Also-
got to be a million
also
beers.
feel like
called.
I was
Yep.
gonna say definitely.
Yeah.
It's very
A
on the
fan
nose.
favorite.
for
It's
booze.
just
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, I
So
love this
okay, you're
game.
saying like
All
barley
right.
wine. Do you have a particular beer that you brew that would?
It would be
that
high
would
ABV
fit that.
for a beer
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you
Or
would go
for a
slow,
night.
like slow drinker.
Comfortably numb.
Oh. So now we're.
I
now
thought we were
we're-
talking about what.
I'm talking about what
would
you would.
what would you
would
pair
you
with
drink
that?
listening to
What would
that?
you pair
album?
with
Which one of your beers would
Yeah.
you pair with that?
I think
Do
I
we make
would
any
do-
beers with LSD in it? Or?
I wish.
We'll wait if you want to brew one up, right?
Segment's already going better than I anticipated. This is great.
This is my favorite shit. You really struck a chord.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Oh, they're coming from both sides.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
got
yeah.
because
So we
I
got-
also brought albums.
We got
Okay.
my girlfriend
we
Erica's
got-
collection.
these are
and
my
Joe's
personal-
collection.
Good pick, Erica.
So let's see. All right, we were talking about Streetlight Manifesto earlier, so there you go.
All right, Streetlight. Okay.
All right, so I gotta pick what you would.
All right, yeah,
and then
you
we're
do it
gonna
that way.
Do it the other way.
Yeah. Pick a song off of that.
There's another song with numb. in
Although
it.
I was
Let's
gonna,
just roll that out.
Everything goes
say,
numb is-
I was
is
gonna
fun.
say, like, go right off the bat. Maybe we take out the numb,
Yeah. Rule
eliminate
out
numb,
numb.
rule out numb off the
Yeah,
bat.
you can't use the same word twice.
Nope.
And also, what kind of beer are you drinking with that album?
Yo, quick, while he's doing that, Matt, our vinyl night guy, let's
Yeah.
start doing this shit. This is a really fun.
Ah,
game. See if, like,
let's go.
Yeah, we have a bunch of regulars. I think it would be.
I think
really,
that would be
really
a fun.
lovely.
Let's go.
Take it. It's
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah,
It's a
If you
fun
need to
game.
promote
That's what
it,
we
we
do.
can we
Yeah,
can chop out a
That's a
clip
really good
here.
idea.
yeah.
Done.
Man, I feel like there's a better place, a better time. I feel like is up your alley.
That's a good one.
Point counterpoint.
Ooh,
So yeah, that was my
let's go.
choice. But I would do two beers that like complemented each
Yes.
other somehow.
That needs to be done.
Failing, flailing is fun too. But
Hey,
There's a lot of like this and that.
Yeah.
on that-
they're a
on
New
the whole
Jersey
album.
band. You
Yeah,
guys could
of
collab.
course.
You know Folly.
Yeah.
They know
listen,
Streetlight.
we could skank.
Let's go.
Mike would have a field day.
Oh yeah.
We have
Our
our
bartender Mike.
Resident ska fan.
He's
Oh,
a-
hell
Plays
yeah.
On Thursday.
There you
Shout
go.
out.
Hey, every brewery needs one.
every time we drop a new beer, he's just like, not ska. We're like, I know, Mike. We'll do one. I promise.
Well, that's what we're here for.
What would you gonna pick?
I mean, point counterpoint
counterpoint.
would be my favorite,
Yeah,
but
point
like
counterpoint. That's really
I,
fun.
love
I would
that.
do
Good
two
record.
different beers.
What are you
that kinda
drinking
play
to
off each other.
Streetlight
Oh,
Manifesto
shit,
as everything goes down?
Man, that's a bunch of pale ales or a light lagers.
Light lagers.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I was gonna
smashing
say,
a bunch of
lagers,
those.
yeah.
That's a party album. Like, you know, not like, you know, but it's like
Yeah, but it's you want something light.
Yeah,
you
something-
want to be.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
be.
wanna drink a
You gotta be in the
couple.
pit. You
it's
know,
at a
like
party.
Yeah,
like, you're,
yeah.
like, having a bunch of them. It's like
Right.
you're, you know,
You want to start skanking. Like you can't be weighed down.
if that came out when like Can't Hardly Wait came out, it would one of those songs would 100% be on the soundtrack of that movie. All right,
What do you got,
next?
Pop?
All right, let's move on.
All right, let's see. What's this?
ACDC.
AC/DC High Voltage.
I just shared a really hilarious meme about this. It's just not going to be complimentary to the ACDC, but
It's okay.
it's just like, yeah. These guys are just like, yeah, I'm here to rock. This shit's, and then it was like, and then it just says, this shit sucks.
I wanna rock.
That's not their song though, is it?
I
No,
know.
but it's just like,
But it's the same
generally
thing.
every
It
song.
might as well
every
be.
song is
Yeah.
about how hard he wants to rock.
Yeah. Well, what's a good beer for that kind of vibe?
Oh man, it's
Something my dad would drink, whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
That's
man.
a good name for a beer.
I think
Something
I know
my
what you
dad
pick.
will drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is another light lager situation. I
Okay.
think this is
Yeah.
like a Keller beer or something like that. And as far as our beers, yeah, like Drift. We have a Keller beer.
Yeah, there
That's
you
like
go.
a little bright, but like still has some chew to it. Smash a bunch of those.
I'm between Little Lover or Livewire.
Not even close, dude.
Really?
High
Oh,
voltage,
man.
brother.
Fight.
High
Yeah, I would
voltage.
Triple IPA, high voltage.
That name and that beer sucks.
Yeah, that's
I would
just
do
too
Little
much.
Lover, like a table beer.
That's cool.
2%.
All
Or
right.
Livewire, 2%
2%.
sour.
Ooh, little
Ooh.
lover.
Did we just come up with like
Oh, this is-
Yeah, that's gross, Bob,
five new beers that you're gonna brew here?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
We changed vinyl night for them
Yeah.
already. So
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, let's see.
Interesting. While you grab that, Joe, I think we're ready for our next.
Oh yeah, speaking of
rounds.
beer, we could probably
Sure.
do another
Yeah.
beer. Eh?
Are
You
we
guys
going
like
for
the
this
fractured
one?
That or
Yeah.
Fractured Quartz.
Ooh, I think that'll pair well with my album.
Perfect. So we're hopping into Fractured Quartz right now. I know we're just all over the place, but it's fine. Double IPA, 8.1. We're just getting higher.
Yeah.
How high can we go?
That's
Here,
it right now.
I'm gonna hand this
Okay.
back to you because I'm
Yep.
gonna fuck it up, put it back in.
Okay.
But yeah, are you pulling it up?
Yeah, there's only 3 songs.
Okay.
On this album.
Right.
Tracks.
Yeah, they're all 38
Wait, how long?
minutes
How
long.
long how long do you think the runtime is on this album?
Over an hour.
It is an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 songs. Godspeed You Black Emperor is the album for the folks at home. F sharp, A
That's-
sharp.
Right.
That's a
Infinity?
great
Infinity.
beer.
Right.
Double IPA isn't my like.
Oh, Bob's on the beer.
Go
We're all
to.
over
You
this.
Fuck the music. I'm here for the beer. The music's secondary. Although
Well,
no,
glad you
maybe
like
it's
it.
1A and 1B at this brewery.
Sure.
This is really good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite labels we have. It's very I don't know what to
It's me, Ron.
It's got some fractured quartz on it.
Yeah, what
looks
did
like.
Gary call it?
Superman's Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, like the kryptonite. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
our sales manager
I
was
could
like, "I'll
see
take
that.
4 cases of this Fortress
Very
of
good.
Solitude record or beer."
And you just made up some hop names in here and put them on the label.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
we
it.
make
It's
it
all
all up.
yeah,
Rwanda hops and Nelson and
What?
Nectarine
Rwanda and
hops.
Nelson Mandela? What are you talking about?
yeah, I don't know.
Wow, it's Rawaka and Nelson, but Rwanda and Nelson Mandela. Or we should just start putting people's names and countries.
Just make up shit,
George
put on the
Washington.
label.
Yeah, double high dry.
Is
hop
there
with
like
George
a
Washington.
governing body that like checks if like
No,
you just put whatever you want on that label?
certainly
There you
can.
go.
We don't like to, but yeah, we probably could. Do you think there's somebody?
No, probably not. Not if
There's
it's
no
not.
incentive to, I guess. I'm
Right.
just curious.
Bob,
yeah.
we're mid segment here.
All right.
Oh, all right. Yeah, what are the song names?
Okay, so the album is Godspeed You Black Emperor, F sharp, A sharp, Infinity. The songs, The Dead Flag Blues, East Hastings, Providence.
East Hastings would probably be the beer name in my mind, and would
Yeah.
domestic hops.
Yeah.
Dead Flag Blues is too edgy.
I would do a double IPA or even a triple IPA to this record.
Quadruple IPA.
Slow drinking. Big,
Yeah, this is
big
a-
hoppy beer.
Yeah, I would agree.
Something that takes you an hour to
Three
drink.
songs,
Yeah.
3 songs in an hour. Baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking-
strap in.
It's funny because that record has the same setting in my head as
The Pink Floyd.
that's Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
That's
There you
it.
go.
I was thinking that.
Let's change it up a little.
All right.
Let's see what we got in here.
God, this game fucking rules.
It's a great game, right?
Here we go.
Yo,
Tom Jones.
We got Tom Jones
Unbelievable.
live
That's what
in
we're gonna-
Las
we're in
Vegas.
agreement already. Or not unusual, right? It's not unusual is the name of the beer. That's it.
All right.
Can we get Carlton in here?
It's not unusual.
So this
That
is
was
Tom
really,
Jones, live
really
in Las
good,
Vegas.
Joe.
Thank you.
Yo, he's just covering
Thanks, Bob.
Beatles tracks on this too.
Choking on hot pepper over here.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I got a big one right there.
yeah.
I didn't get any hot peppers on mine. Mine was like
Really?
mild, or maybe I've been eating a lot of hot
Mine's-
food lately. I
Mine's
don't
spicy. Got a little kick to it.
know. Little kick,
It's not unusual
little
though.
kick in the gut.
That's an interesting one to pick a beer name because it's just so like on the nose because it's like that style of
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
It's just like, you and me are walking through this club tonight. Is the name of the song. You're like, Jesus, that's a chorus too.
There you go.
But to this record, I'm drinking something that's going to get me hammered.
Hell
And
yeah.
we're like, it's like what are you drinking at like, if you're an AC, you have a one night bender to get real
Yeah.
weird and gamble and get weird.
It's cool that he has the performance rights organizations listed with the track, ASCAP and BMI. Shout out to
ASCAP and BMI.
We hate you guys.
Yeah,
You suck.
yeah, you guys are the worst.
Do they give you grief for
Non-stop, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
We're in their
Yeah,
good graces.
We're in their good
now,
graces now,
but
yeah.
Not anymore. Now
Damn.
with that
Yeah.
with that clip.
It's
off.
one of
it to
those.
us.
We'll tag him in that.
Go ahead. We pay our bills.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm drinking to that though. Like what do you if you're playing blackjack, what
Yeah.
beer are you smashing? Bud Light? Are you going like Miller High Lifes?
Just like malt.
Yeah, I
malt
would go
liquor.
shitty
Macro
40-ounce.
Macro Swill is what
Yeah.
I'm smashing to
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what I'd pick.
blackjack. Yeah, you're crushing. You're crushing Bud heavies.
that. Yeah.
You would just pick It's Not Unusual.
I don't know.
And you're smoking.
I might
Menthols.
pick Delilah, but
Delilah's fun.
And, like,
Ooh,
that'd be
Delilah.
Hey
Hey
there,
There,
kind of
Delilah.
flower in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but like, is
It would
that
be,
is that song called Delilah, or is it
Hey
called
There? It's called Hey There, Delilah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
different enough
Different enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody would mix that up.
because I wouldn't want to reference that song ever. But I'd be okay with
Hey
it.
there, Daylily.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got here.
Yeah, what do
There's
you got
one that's a single though. It's got 2 songs on it.
That's
All right,
fine.
we're gonna
And-
pick between the
This
two.
will be a
Oh
quick
man,
one.
and it's gonna be
I like it.
hilarious for you to
Yeah,
pick
50-50
between
shot.
2 songs on Big L's Ebonics.
Yo, hell yeah. Size them up.
That's
Done.
it. Done.
And
What is
What is that?
What's the other one? Criminal Sign? Talk with Criminal
There's
Sign.
3
You don't know Big
versions
L,
of
dude?
each song.
No.
Oh,
This
my.
is-
Bob doesn't know Big L. Do you guys know Big L?
I do know Big Al. This is Size 'em Up, and this is a collab with Twin Elephant. That's what we're doing with that.
Yeah,
Alright.
for sure.
Double IPA.
Shout out
Wow.
Size 'em
to
up.
Tall Ron's hat.
Yeah,
you guys
that's my
got.
Al.
You guys have a lot of beer to brew after this
I
segment.
know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's an easy one.
We'll come back in a
Yeah.
month and see what you got.
Big L, rest in peace. I mean, he's you know in the time of Biggie and Pac and all those guys.
All right, let's go. Let's go in a different direction here. I have
Wow.
Jesus Christ Superstar on
Holy
vinyl.
shit.
Wow.
We're gonna call it Jesus Christ Superstar.
That would be the perfect name.
Yeah, that's actually a great name.
Man, oh, Pontius Pilate is a pretty Pontius Pilate, right?
Pontius.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm drinking to this, but it's like a
The blood of Christ.
yeah. Like
It's nice red wine.
what is yeah? I would drink a red wine to that. Or what is the if we're talking beer? What's the like a Flanders?
What?
Flanders red, dude.
Oh, okay.
Blood, Christ,
There you go. Yeah.
etc.
Just nice red, deep red beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do a beer called High Priest.
High Priest is pretty sick.
Ooh, that's
That feels
pretty-
like a Full of Hell song too. Though.
That's like
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
It
on the
almost
newest record.
certainly
Yeah.
is.
it feels metal.
High Priest.
All right.
Priest is a good one.
Everyone loves Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's
you
a
know?
fun one.
Yeah.
Here, this one. Let's see. Built to Spill.
Ooh,
Untethered Moon is the name of the album.
there's a bunch of beers called Built to Spill. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's foam
that's-
foam mix.
Show
foam mix.
that
makes
off
one,
to
right?
the
It's
folks
really
at
good.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good beer.
Built to Spill
Yeah,
Untethered.
I
Yeah,
love,
too.
I love the
Camera.
album art on that. It's
Yeah.
just like
Underrated
the cat
band.
and like his Maltese puppy.
This looks like a meme that my taproom manager sent me.
yeah, that's why I brought. I
No.
specifically brought that one just because I like the album art.
I mean, that's how you pick albums.
I'm
is it
Yeah.
not?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
It sucks
I
about
didn't know
these
we were still
days.
going.
Yeah,
I have not. I have. It's not unusual stuck in my head now.
there's
I can't
gotta be.
get it
There's some good.
It's,
There's some
I mean,
good
it's
song
a
names on that album.
head stickable song. You know, that's kind of the point. Taylor Swift got nothing on Tom Jones.
True. Taylor Swift is underrated though. Overrated, but underrated. You know what I mean? People hate her, but she's good.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's rated
Appropriately.
Man,
There's some good ones. I got one in my head for that album.
I mean, Living Zoo's kind of fun.
That was what I was going to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Horizon to Cliff.
I like that
Horizon
too.
to Cliff is cool.
Yeah,
This record,
I'm a big Built to Spill guy.
yeah, I feel like this reminds me of like being. I mean, when did this record come out? Did it say?
It's gonna be like
2015. So
Yeah.
this is fairly new.
2015.
Yep, 2015. It's one of their newer, even though it's
Yeah,
10
yeah.
years old. It's one of their newer releases.
First job out of college vibes. I think. That's
Yeah, I'm
where it
thinking of
was.
like
Yeah.
beer wise. That might be a single IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
River,
All right.
you know?
I agree.
Something as easy as like garden ice, Citra
Yep.
Mosaic. I don't need
Yep.
I don't need a bunch of frills of like, oh, this has got fucking
Mhm.
anchovy hops in it. Nope. Citra Mosaic are fine with that. Columbus, throw
Yep.
some
Nice.
throw some cute shit in there. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a solid beer right there. Let's go with Elton John's
Yo, hell
greatest
yeah.
hits.
All right, Honky Cat. Oh, this record fucking rules.
I tried to mix it up as much as I could with what I had.
Take a look. I don't know. I feel like you'd hate all of them, but every song on that record is borderline perfect in my opinion.
Yeah.
I really love Elton
The
John.
song, like, but that's the problem. It's like the name doesn't have any indication. Like, if it's a good beer name, it doesn't mean it's a
Good
good
song.
song.
Yes.
And vice
Yeah.
versa. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, Fractured
exactly.
Quartz is like 46 seconds long.
Yeah, that's
And it's just basically
fun
noise.
fact. We put whatever the beer is named after. We put it as the like background song on the Instagram post.
Oh.
Okay.
Fractured Quartz was the only one that we've ever been able to fit the entire song.
In the post, yeah.
What band is that?
Band
Full of
called
Hell.
Full of Hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not it's not supposed to be listened to by anyone, really.
Yeah. I've seen them live, and it's just a sonic assault of just noise. But they're a lot of fun.
Godspeed You Black
That
Emperor.
actually fits very well with the name of Fractured Chords.
I saw Godspeed in college
Nice.
down in Baltimore
Nice.
because I went to Rowan, South Jersey.
Right on.
So we could drive down there. Not too far. It was good.
Yeah.
I like the album experience better.
Alone, you kind of like just vibe off it.
All right,
Yeah.
so what?
I
What
got
pairing
nothing.
with that?
I don't know.
I do think
Maybe Rocket Man.
Rocket Man's fun. I think Honky Cat is pretty funny, but
That's there we go off with our brand. You know.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
way off.
Saturday
brand.
Night's All Right for Fighting is pretty sick. That would be like,
like
that
that.
would be a barrel aged saison. If you worked at Twin Elephant, they always have those long, like it's always
Yeah.
Converge names, and they're like
Yeah.
this long on the
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
What am I listening to, or what am I drinking while I'm listening to that record though?
Something to fight with, like a bottle, so I can
Yeah,
break it over
like-
something.
Something sparkly, colorful.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a
A Berliner Weiss or
like a
something like
Cosmo
that.
or something.
Yeah. Oh, if we're talking booze for sure.
We're talking beer, Joe.
Yeah.
This is a
I
beer show.
I mean,
Is that what
Start
we're
your
doing?
own Cosmo podcast. Get out of
alright.
here.
Yeah, let's start. Yeah.
There's definitely a Cosmo podcast out there, no?
Sure.
What are you gonna do? Cosmos and Empanada podcast or something?
Yeah.
Spin-off show.
Cosmos and sushi.
That's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna listen to that record tonight. The record rules.
All right, what do you
All right,
got,
this one's
Joe?
wild.
Good.
How wild is it, dude?
Leftover crack.
I feel like leftover,
Leftover
crack is probably what I call
If
it.
you tell me you're not drinking a 40 ounce to that,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is,
We need the what was that?
That's a malt liquor or
The
something.
Mississippi Mud.
yeah.
Bummer of album art.
Yeah, it's all the song titles are probably bummers too.
Archaic Subjugation is a pretty good one.
That's a good
We
one,
also
right?
pride ourselves in almost you get words that you can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like our
Like the
customers.
brewery's
Couldn't
name.
tell.
Yeah. So like we have in our group chat, like our
It
tap
took
room
us 20
group
minutes to
chat.
pronounce your name when we first had you.
In our tap room group chat, we have like a thing. Whoever wins, there's no you don't win anything, but it's like funniest
Pride.
bad
Beer.
Yeah.
pronunciation of our beer names. Like
Yeah.
we have Abaddon, we get abandoned a ton.
I've messed
Nick
that
got
one
a-
up.
Nick
you
got a
have,
real
you have
wacky one
Abaddon
Abaddon
at the Rockaway River Barn
oh yeah,
on tap, and I think I called it Abaddon.
Yeah.
Abaddon happens a lot.
That's the usual one.
That's
Yeah.
that one's
I asked for
okay.
Abaddon.
Abandoned.
Abandon happens a lot.
Yeah.
But Abaddon,
Abandoned.
I can understand. I mean, what you would pick?
What would I pick?
Last Legs,
Nah, I thought about it, but I didn't like it.
Vicious Constructs.
No, you're way
Man.
off.
Damn.
Wait, I didn't see Vicious Constructs.
You don't even
Ooh,
know.
Vicious
probably pick that.
Constructs is really
don't even
good.
know each other.
System Fucked would be cool, but
Yeah, we can't put it on a
That's-
label.
but we could.
Why not?
We'd have to sell it here.
Put asterisks on it.
Yeah, you'd have to put like asterisks
Yeah.
or whatever.
Ugh. Slate? No. Corrupt Vision.
That was the one that
Wait, so you
These are a lot-
can't
these are a
you
lot
can't
of really
put
good ones.
profanity on
I
your
guess
beer?
you could. It's just like a
You have to be a certain age to drink beer.
like a tastefulness kind of thing.
It's not like you're selling it to kids. You know?
Yeah, this record. This is
They don't tell
this
you
is
about that.
all like
These are
as
all bangers,
much-
eh?
Yeah, a lot of them are good beer names.
Yeah.
Is Leftover Crack the name of the band?
That's the band, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from all the way near the back of the food stamp line. You guys know? Straight out of motherfucking low cash.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
They're hardcore.
quite,
Well,
the,
we're gonna-
quite the crunchy.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we'll finish it out with
Crust
something
punk.
very
If you
similar.
will, Yeah.
Very
Alright.
similar. We got Yes Songs.
Whoa.
Wow.
There's like 4 vinyls in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
Yes Songs.
That's gotta have some good ones.
I'm not even familiar. What is that?
I think is it Yes?
I
Or is it
believe
yes,
it's-
Yes Songs.
I believe it's
I don't
Yes,
know what
right?
this is, but
Is it yes?
it looks cool. It looks cool as
I
shit.
think it. Yeah.
It reminds me of what's that metal record? I can never remember the name of it. That just came out, and then they have a couple of. It's got the alien on the front.
Oh,
It starts with an A. Right?
yeah.
Aliens.
Escaping me right now.
Abductions.
I mean, I think I know what you'd pick.
Anal probing.
What would you pick? I'm supposed to guess what you pick.
Oh, okay. See what it's.
Oh my god. not a strong reader. It's going to take me a while. Get through all these.
A lot of songs, a lot of Yes songs on there.
Yeah, is it Yes? What's Yes song?
It's got to be Yes. No, look it
Is it
up.
Yes?
Look it
yeah,
up.
it is
Look it
Yes.
up.
Oh no, it is Yes.
Yes.
The album's called Yes Songs.
Oh. Yes songs by Yes.
That's
I
got
mean,
to
the
be
album art is a lot of
That's got to
fun.
be their first album. I'm just gonna take a guess.
Yeah,
No, maybe it's like a greatest hits. Like,
could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
The fuck's the name of that band?
We'll never know because I don't own my own vinyl.
If I had to guess, what you
Erica's
would
got a
pick,
pretty
Yeah.
good collection.
it'd be.
Oh, if you only knew.
Change?
Nailed it.
Come by. There's a lot more.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
We're over here.
Wait,
getting
what'd
it
you say?
right.
Yeah, we're
Perpetual
over here
change.
getting it right.
Perpetual change.
Perpetual change.
That's-
Nice.
I like
what I
that.
would
What
pick
kind of
too.
beer
you
is
guys
that?
are on the same wavelength.
It's some kind of one-off IPA.
You
Yeah.
guys should open a brewery together. You guys are on the same
We
wavelength.
were thinking about it.
A
Actually.
music-themed brewery.
What a fun game. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, it was cool.
Thanks to
I'm
Joe
glad-
for figuring that one out.
Glad I thought of that.
Yeah.
And I thought of
Yeah.
the little caveat, like just now on the
Yeah.
fly.
So I think great time to try our other slice of pizza.
Another slice of pizza.
Do it.
Another
We
beer,
got
maybe.
another segment.
Be good.
Margarita.
Ooh.
Nice and simple after that crazy
All the,
slice, which
all
was
the
really
above
good.
slice. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I figured we'd balance out the heavy pie with just a simple margarita.
You want to toss me your plate, Joe?
Here's my plate. Put a slice on it, capisce?
You
I left the
uncrust
crust.
eating
Don't
son
don't
of a
show that to the
bitch.
camera.
Portnoy goes for that crust bite.
Ooh.
Every once in a while, I'm like, that's a. Well, you're not a crust
It's
guy.
well, no.
I'm gonna go first, crust.
Yeah, you go crust first. Whoa, you're a madman.
Out of this world.
He does the. It's the one bite review,
But he
Right.
does a bunch of bites.
but he does 18 bites, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "It's all
And
right."
he says one bite. You know the rules
yeah,
like
everybody knows the rules. One bite.
15 times during it.
And he's from
In between
Massachusetts.
bites, he says that.
You're
Yeah.
no fucking pizza authority if you're from Massachusetts.
Right.
We've probably shit on him basically almost every other episode on this podcast.
Yeah. What a dumbass.
He's yet to, we call him out a lot. We tag him and shit.
Oh,
He's
really?
yet to respond.
Responded?
Yeah.
and then
you
we're
know.
big enough for that.
No, I
But
don't think
you
we
know,
are.
do an episode with him. Call him out to his face.
I like it.
Yeah.
There
This is actually
beer
good.
here.
You know, I'm getting
gonna,
the.
I'm gonna jump in on this.
Oh, sure.
You got a lot of IPAs passing around.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No,
We'll do the
no
Grisette
complaints.
Yeah, we'll do the
Proper
Grisette.
dose double IPA. What do you know? Another good beer.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Damn.
I would have thought that one would have sucked for sure. There's got to be one in there.
Might be. I don't know.
I love
It
it.
depends on who you ask. If you're asking us.
Yeah.
This one wasn't good
See,
enough.
your-
None
I
of
do-
those were.
The verbiage on your website says that you specialize in ales and lagers.
Well, no, they're
Is that-
Grisette guys, and I do kind of want to try that before I get
For sure.
too drunk
Yeah.
to drive home.
But all these IPAs are
Yeah.
really good.
So I think we should probably get into
Segment 2.
segment number 2.
Ooh, now that we're
Um,
friends.
Now that we've become friends, we told you how great your beer is. We have a segment called Bad Untappd Reviews.
Ugh.
Reading with Jimmy Fallon. It's like mean tweets, but with bad
We're about
Untappd
to
reviews.
shell some people.
So I will say it was ridiculously hard to find bad Untappd
Oh,
reviews.
so it's
for
all
you.
our reviews?
So we're gonna pull.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna pull bad.
I've already read
reviews.
them. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we doom scroll. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull some bad reviews
Go ahead.
from Untappd. Show them to you guys.
Let's see if you guys found my favorite one of all time.
So,
because-
it's the hardest thing about this segment is you can't sort by negative review on Untappd. It's just like most recent.
I appreciate that
That's
about
very nice of
Untappd.
them to do
I
that.
don't appreciate that because it's really hard.
Bad for your
And
segment.
Yeah, normally you
But-
go on like other sites, like I'm
Yeah.
buying like a camera or something like that, and you can
Lowest
sort by the
lowest.
1
Yeah.
stars.
yeah, you
Which would-
can't do
yeah.
that. And you guys have barely any. Like, I mean, we've already established you make good beer.
Whenever it happens,
We
we're
have
just like, what
so
the
many.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
your perception
I guess
way
I haven't.
off.
I haven't dug hard enough. But
I'll scroll through like
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many good ones I go past. I'll get to
Yeah, we're
one
just like,
bad one, and I'm
you
just
stick
like,
the
on
good
that
ones, like,
one.
my whole day's ruined.
Get
That's
that
it.
shit out of here.
Well, because it's comical too. Because like obviously you know
go out of your
you guys
way.
make good beer. You put such effort into it, and like what kills me is like the 0.25s. I'm like that's not even like a.
Do we have that?
That-
Do we have 0.25?
Let's find out, folks, on Bad
I
Untappd
didn't see
reviews
that.
here at
Oh,
Autodidact.
you guys are about to crash my whole day.
No, we're
Yep.
gonna talk a lot of shit. That's what's
Oh
gonna happen.
boy!
because I'm already annoyed by all.
And
those
shout out
Let's pull
to
out my
Colby
bag
at
of tricks
902 Brewing who came up with this
Good idea,
segment
Colby.
during one of our episodes.
Yeah. So one of my favorite hangs, and
I'm gonna bring out the .25 right off the bat.
please do, in the craft beer world, one of my favorite times ever hanging out was at Twin Elephant. We were drinking beers in the back, and Tim, one of the owners, was reading off bad reviews of the beer they did with Widowmaker called Stoner Breath,
Yeah.
because they put the THC terpenes in it, and it was an intense beer. Let's put it that way. And the reviews were hilarious, and we were just like laughing so hard about all that.
All right,
shit.
we'll save
So,
that for our episode with them.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've been talking to the Twin Elephant folks.
Yeah,
We're-
get them on. They're always
Yeah,
always
please.
a blast.
They are the best.
Yep.
All
All
right. So yeah, you guys can take this. Just read the review, respond to it. It's a .25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So tell me the beer
What's
and
the
the
date on it,
rating.
though?
Yeah.
Does it have a date on it?
No, but
Ah,
this has got to
shit.
be the OG version.
The first batch of Little Greenhouse was
I will
dog shit.
point out
That's an appropriate rating.
that it does have a gold medal.
Yeah.
On tap. So
There's a lot of these like that too.
Lucas, I'm sorry, you might be incorrect. He
What's it say though?
It's a .25. This should be the one that they called washed. It tastes like it has soap in it.
Oh,
It's got to be the old batch.
Harsh.
Our first batch of Little Greenhouse was
Not my favorite.
The best.
Let's put it that way.
So
Okay.
probably a
What,
fair review from Lucas on that.
.25? Like .25.
Lucas,
Someone
I
was-
gotta
He
be
had a
honest
rough
with you.
day. He was
0.25 isn't the worst rating on that one.
Well, the
The
hilarious
newer
thing
batch
though
was fucking killer. If
is
you did
that
that.
Lucas was at your brewery with another person who was
Ugh.
also giving you bad
God.
ratings.
I'm sure they were
as
drinking.
they were at
Was it
the
say
fucking-
taster? Oh, they're drinking
No,
out of
it's
tasters
yeah,
too.
taster,
It's
yeah.
like you tag your friends. He was you can't see it on here, but when I was looking at it, he was tagged
I remember
with
Lucas.
this
I remember
this
this
person.
Yeah,
Oh.
you remember this one.
Oh. I remember where they
Wrong.
sat.
Read it out. Star rating beer.
This is
folks
Leaf
at home. Yeah.
Farmhouse Saison,
Yeah.
which was a good beer.
It was a really
That
good beer.
was fine.
Those
It's
barrels are
0.5.
full.
says the brewer.
Yeah.
And not good is what Izzy thought of it.
Really thoughtful.
In her
Izzy and
taster.
Lucas just
Yeah.
coming in here and shitting
We
on your
think-
beer.
Your review is not good, Izzy, because that beer was pretty good.
Yeah, the Leaf I'll defend.
Yeah.
I will.
Little Greenhouse, like fine.
Leaf was fine.
Leaf is
Little
incorrect.
Greenhouse was not our favorite beer that we ever made.
The second batch was awesome.
This one's just funny.
Middle smells like a Christmas
Yo.
ham with clove. We get that a lot.
A lot on the
Wait,
Grisette.
Flavor
tell them
matches.
the star rating in the beer too,
Three. Oh, it's wash. I'm sorry. Wash.
which
our
also has a
Grisette.
little medal next to it, does it not?
Sure does.
It is. It looks gold on here.
Yeah.
Could be bronze, I
the
guess.
printer was running out of ink.
So Anthony G, incorrect once
Yeah.
again.
I mean,
Wait, what's he say though?
Middle. Oh, it's. I think he just the
Oh,
beer.
referring
There's a
to
photo.
the-
It's the one in the
referring to
middle.
the
God,
flight.
Okay.
I was- he's not
I
saying
thought he was
it's
calling
mid.
it
why
mid.
don't you guys do flights?
Yeah, I thought he was calling it mid.
These are our old tasters, so you had to go back.
Yeah, you know it's an old
This is
batch.
way back.
Yeah.
Smells like a Christmas ham with cloves. Flavor matches. Love ham, but not for beer. Nah.
Wrong. Ham rules, and if
Love
it's a ham
ham,
beer, I'm
but
down.
not-
We do
for
get.
beer.
There's something.
Ham beer.
I don't know what it is in the Grisette, but we get ham,
Ham?
a lot.
It's
I don't know
something
if
in
it
like
smells like
the
a
glaze on a ham.
Yeah,
that
there's like
people
a
are getting
sweetness
okay.
to the
So
wheat or
they're
something.
kind of like. It doesn't taste like ham. If you were
But
just
like-
to eat ham, it doesn't taste like that.
I would mess around with a ham flavored beer. I don't know.
I would
don't-
not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here it is, by the
People
way.
do like
let's
the.
have it.
Let's
Oh
have
yeah,
it, let's
yeah,
have it, yeah.
yeah.
Let's
Let's
see if we taste some
determine.
ham.
I'll get some fresh glass as well
Yep,
before
yep.
we can.
And he'll Ron will just pour the beer all over his hand. Yeah.
And we're drinking wash now.
Yeah, this is our Grisette. It's 4.5%.
The beer that we were
This is the
told
ham- this is the
tastes
ham
like
beer?
beer.
It smells like ham.
There's something. It
It doesn't smell like ham at all. To
No,
me.
you don't get ham.
at all.
All right, good. But
Good. We're doing something right.
there's something about the clove for sure.
Clove, I guess.
So clove is part
I get
of
clove, but I like
that's
clove.
a yeast character.
That's
I want-
classic,
I want
like
clove.
Saison
It's
great.
vibes. Yeah, for sure.
But
You
maybe
get like
it's
a
just-
sweet, fruity,
Christmas
almost like
ham.
a sour note, but it's a really good beer. I like this a lot.
Fucking Christmas ham. That
It's hilarious.
I'm getting mad for you guys.
Yeah, it's
Speaking
the,
of wash.
Yeah, I
though,
don't get Christmas ham at all.
I got, okay,
Maybe
Wait.
his mom sucks at cooking.
yeah, maybe
Yeah, yeah.
maybe that's
let's go.
If she's making ham like that, she might have a future in brewing.
fermented.
This is
Anthony's
also
mom's
wash.
Christmas
dry
ham
hopped
sucks.
ham.
I couldn't tell if this one was negative or positive.
All right, I like it. That's the tricky part about
Yeah.
Untappd. Some
Yeah.
people's average rating is like 2.5.
It's a 3 from Sarah.
Go.
Said, could wash my hands with this.
Good joke.
What is
It's a
that?
pretty
What
good
does
joke,
that
Sarah.
mean?
I actually
Fucking
Oh, the
home
beer is
run.
called Wash, right?
It's called Wash. Yes,
Yeah.
this is Wash.
So is she saying she'd
It's
rather
so-
wash her hands with it than drink it,
if
or
this
is it
who I'm thinking of,
so
she
good?
has
No.
made a snarky comment about every single beer that she's had here, and she's come back a bunch of times.
What the fuck?
And she's
What
rated
are
them
these people
all
doing?
lowly, and she's
Makes a
had
shitty
some
comment?
kind of like pun to go with it. It's really fun to read all of her
That's
reviews.
fun.
Interesting. We should get her on the show.
Bring her up, and actually we did call her up, and she's right here.
Yeah, bring her
up.
That would be fun. We bring
We're
them
gonna
in
wash your hands
after.
with Wash right now.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Does
like,
that mean it's a
well,
high
no, 'cause-
alcohol
'cause-
content? It'll
Well,
clean
I'm
the
like,
germs.
oh no, it's so
like,
clean and easy drinking. I could wash my hands with this. It's like
I don't
but
get
no,
that vibe
I
from that
don't-
review.
No, yeah,
but
neither do I don't know. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt there.
I appreciate it. No, this batch of Wash is probably the best one we've done too.
It's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
This one
Could
was
be better.
This one
could be
was
better.
generally positive, but it was also hilarious. So
I like generally positive, hilarious.
All right.
What is it?
Do you want to read
5:15?
one?
yeah. So what? So say the beer and the star rating, and then read it.
All right, so this is 515, a silver rated American
American
Light
Light
Lager,
Lager.
on Untappd.
American.
3.75, smells a tiny star, bit like cat pee, but happy to report it tastes delicious.
That kills me.
You know, I got to be honest with you, Aaron P. There are certain hops that definitely smell like cat pee.
Really?
None of them are in 515.
Nope.
But
Also, if it smells even a tiny bit like cat pee, I would not say it tastes delicious.
that's interesting. That
Right?
a lot of people say Citra smells
Citra.
like cat pee.
Goes
Okay.
very
Yeah.
cat-y.
All right, so maybe.
Yeah, and like it's a desirable.
You liked Garden Eyes
That's-
before, so
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
like
wasn't
cat
getting.
pee,
I wasn't getting cat pee on.
turns
the
out your
beer.
glass was just full of pee.
I think there's definitely certain crops that pull it a little bit more than others, but
Wow, I didn't realize that was
Interesting.
actually a thing.
I'll take the 3.75 on
Hey,
an American Light Lager.
She
Does
said
that
it-
mean-
she
does
said it
he-
tastes
That's fine.
delicious?
He or she? I'm sorry.
She,
Aaron Erin. I'm
Oh,
assuming
Aaron.
it's she.
I thought you said Aaron. Oh, yeah. So I
did.
think does she like the taste of cat pee? Is that what she's implying in the?
I
because
guess.
it's delicious.
Yeah. It smells like cat pee. And
To each
it's
their own.
delicious.
Good on you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
We got one last one. It's not that great, but the guy we did this with 7 Tribesmen, and there's the same guy, John T.
They certainly.
John
oh,
C. He
is this the
travels.
guy?
This
Oh,
guy.
this is the Joker.
The Joker. Every
He's usually
review
pretty
from
good to
his is negative for the most part.
Yeah.
This one wasn't that harsh, but he's.
Was there
everywhere.
multiple Jokers?
When I sent, so I screenshot all of these reviews and I sent.
Oh,
them
I
over
could
to
have
him.
asked you, and we would have saved
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
could have
time.
just go
with me
through
scrolling.
our text.
When John rates us highly,
Yeah.
I screenshot it, send it to Ronnie. I say Joker giveth, and when it's low, I say Joker
Take
taketh.
it away.
That's amazing.
So this is Wash, which is I guess it was bronze the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay, yeah. It's
Could
a
be
metal,
better.
metal nonetheless.
We'll get him next year. We'll get him.
Take
Almost tastes a little minty. Not my favorite. 2.75. It's not the worst
For John, that's a pretty good review. Huh?
John, Joker take it.
Does this one have a D?
I forget what he said to 7
That's
Tribesmen.
an older one. For
7
sure.
Tribesmen, he was
Was
like,
that the taste like sweaty water guy?
it might have been the sweaty
Yeah.
water guy, or
Oh.
he might have said this is offensively terrible. Oh no, that wasn't him.
No, that was someone different.
Yeah, but still,
I think it was the sweaty water guy.
Yeah.
There's a really great there's a great video of John Kimmick from The Alchemists talking about Strata in a skadoosh variant, and he describes the hop as sweaty. And it's one of my favorite hops ever. So
Sweaty hops.
yeah, it's an interesting descriptor to be negative. I guess I get it, but
That means you had to have tasted
sweaty water before.
yeah.
sweat.
Sweat.
Yeah, there's
you
a,
taste
yeah,
your sweat
it's-
when you're sweating.
It's like a
Wash has some Triumph hops in it, which definitely can throw some minty flavors as well.
yeah.
But
I guess I get a little of that.
No,
I'm very
you-
impressionable. You can tell
you
me it
don't.
smells like mint, and I'll be, oh yeah, I get that.
yeah, no, you don't on that one.
Yeah.
I get mint and Christmas ham. That's what I get.
Minty ham.
It's all
Yo, minty ham sounds
Minty
like if you
ham.
get like a Christmas ham and you have like a little dip with like a touch of mint in it,
There
probably
you
fucking
go.
rips.
Yeah.
Just-
Look at that.
That sounds like something
Not a
Augie
beer.
Carton.
We're-
We're making your
That's Augie
Christmas
Carton
dinners
status.
There you
better.
go.
We're making
Yeah.
your vinyl night better.
Yeah.
I actually dated a girl named Minty Ham.
No way.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's awesome.
You just threw me off my.
no.
I was gonna go into the. I guess it's,
Here's what we're gonna go into.
I
We're
will
gonna-
say you didn't get my favorite review.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Oh,
You got
When I
the
say
screenshots.
favorite,
Let's
it's
pull
my
it up.
favorite, least favorite review. I'll never be able to dig it up at this point, but it was maybe 6 months ago. Somebody reviewed Daylily,
Oh. Negative
said,
reviews of Daylily.
It's one of our favorites.
you know, Daylily's a hazy pale ale. For people that haven't had it yet, hazy pale ale, Citra Mosaic hops. That's it. This person reviewed it and said, "I hate when they put fruit in beers." and it's like, and you know, it was like 2.75, whatever it was.
They got
It was
the
a
wrong
lower review, and I'm just like, man, there's no fruit. That's why it's, you know,
Yep.
that's why it's good.
Yeah,
that's why it's
yeah.
okay. For what it's worth, Daily.
Maybe they opened the wrong can or something. That's weird.
One of my favorite or least favorite things about Untappd, because Untappd is, it's fine. I've been on it for a long time, and now as in like a brewery owner, I'm like, oh, I fucking hate this. And I remember Augie, of all people, always would check his beers in and give them 5s.
Oh,
And I remember being like,
game the system.
I was like, oh, that's weird. And I was like,
Sean,
this
you
was
okay
a long
with it?
time ago. And we're good. But now as an owner, I'm like, I get it. You know, like, it's like, yeah, this is a fucking 5 to me. And this is, you know, this is my livelihood. What am I going to do? Be like,
so why
3.5, not my favorite. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
but so
Could be better.
Totally understand that. But then
4.75 could be a little better.
my favorite is the people that pay so that they can go tenths of
Yes.
a
Yeah,
of a bottle
I
cap.
saw some like 2.2s in there.
Yeah, and then you'll see like
It's worth the money.
they'll do 4.25 or whatever, 4.2, and they'll write in the caption 4.5 or like 4.3.
Yeah.
They will need
Round
to
up.
rate it within a
You know?
fifth of a whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, oh, it was a 4.3. So they went with the 4.25 bottle caps or whatever. And you're like, give it a 4.5. What are we doing here? That's how we feed our kids.
I mean, that's like,
That's what
you
it
know,
comes down to.
You feed your kids beer? Is that what I heard?
That's what we feed our
no,
kids.
we feed
yes.
them Untappd reviews.
Yeah.
The nourishment comes from the good
yeah.
ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so negative ones?
It's worthless. It's just
A
empty
bowl,
calories.
a bowl of hops and some milk.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Empty calories.
Untappd,
That's really funny.
Untappd, you know, it's a necessary evil, but you, as you get into the industry, you quickly realize you're messing with people's lives here.
Yeah, yeah.
And
exactly.
like, you know, all right, their beer's not
That's where the
best.
0.25s get me.
Yeah.
It's like,
So you're going out of your way. Like the beer was that bad that you need to
best
go
too.
on the app
They're
and
in
write
your
something
establishment.
about.
Right.
They're
right.
sitting there
well,
tasting
I mean,
your
I've been
beer right
standing
there.
here while they're
Yeah.
doing it, and they're
Yeah.
taking a picture. They're like, "This beer sucks."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
standing there with my son, just like,
Oh, it's like, well, what would you rather be
starving.
here? You know, like,
Yeah, I mean, it's-
you
it's
don't
any
want a
kind of,
brewery in your
like-
neighborhood.
you know, any kind of reviewing online, and not
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
soapbox it, but like
So
people like to air out
Yeah.
whatever grievances they have, and if they had
Sure.
a bad day, they might rate you lower or
Yeah.
higher or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, they don't necessarily think about the people behind who's making the
it's like,
beer.
yeah, no,
They're
there's
just like,
people,
"Fuck,
and
this
you know,
sucks."
Right.
unless it's like, you know, we've all gone to like restaurants that were like
Yeah.
offensively
Yeah.
not caring at all
Exactly.
or whatever, and
Yeah.
even
Exactly.
then, I'm like, I'm not gonna review them. Like,
Yeah.
That's time
I'm
out
not
of my day.
Yeah.
right.
you know,
Just not gonna go back.
For me on Untappd, it's like if I didn't like it, it's like a 3 or it's a 3.5.
Right, sure.
You know, it's like that's still okay.
For sure. I give everything a 5 at this
Yeah.
point. It's just
Yeah.
like,
yeah, or just don't.
or just don't rate it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Or
It's-
even
it's a
don't
5
don't
or
even
you
check
don't
it
rate
in.
it.
Most
You know,
most
but-
beers for me are 4 and up. Every
Yeah.
time I'm just like, it's a good beer.
Yeah.
I haven't checked in a
4.5,
beer since
4.75.
2016. So that's
What was the
why
last one you checked in?
Topical depression from Other Half. It was
Ah.
one of their 0 IBU IPAs.
a
And
long time ago.
I'm actually every now and then I'll go into my Untappd and I'm going to delete all my check-ins except
Just
for
have that one. Yeah.
I like it.
Was it a 5 bagger?
I didn't rate it.
Oh.
I just said it tastes like orange juice.
That's
and
kind of a
nothing
move
else.
too. I was scrolling through and I was like, oh, you like don't have to rate it. Like people were just
Yeah.
checking it.
Yeah,
in.
you
don't have to.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
It's a good way to keep track of all the beers you've tried,
Yeah.
which we haven't done
We're so lazy with it. I think Bob just made us a pizza
last
Brews,
night or this morning.
Untappd account.
I think it was this morning.
Yeah. I have my own
Yeah.
account, but he made it like podcast.
Good
Yeah,
plug.
we're official
Give them
now.
a follow.
So we'll give you a bunch of
rate
fives.
we'll rate all these and we'll shit on them. You know,
Please.
Please.
Zero
Even though you have
Bring him back for the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like, what do you think about
Zero
this
points,
review?
even though you have video evidence that we're like,
Yeah.
we love this beer. So I think it's a great time to do a little snip and cut to our competition. To
Yes.
close out the episode.
Yeah, so for you new listeners and watchers, what we do at the end of every episode, we have a competition. Loser has to edit the episode. Bob and I are both capable video editors,
Somewhat.
but no one wants somewhat capable, but no one wants to edit this shit. It's a lot of cameras, a lot of audio. It's a lot of time.
It's work I don't want to do.
Nobody's got that time. So what we're going to do for this episode
Chicken versus hot dog.
Yep.
We're doing-
Do we impact this?
You are going to
Let's
impact it.
go.
I think
All
right.
we have them
yeah,
play.
Yep. I was
Okay.
thinking
You
the same
guys
thing.
are going to compete representing each one of the dudes
Okay.
in a game of chicken versus hot dog.
Okay.
Now I'm going to bust that out right now.
Chicken versus hot dog.
We haven't played this one in a while. It was actually sent to us because this game company, we played a game on our podcast. They sent us a lemon. The game was fucked. Like it didn't have the right cards in it.
Okay.
So we shit all over them on the podcast.
That boy.
And they sent us a game. And that game is called Chicken vs. Hot Dog.
Okay.
One of the best games of all
looks
time.
awesome.
And like we don't know the actual rules, but basically it's a chicken and a hot dog. You flip them and get them to stick on the table.
They got
Okay.
little suction cups on the
water
bottom.
bottle
They
kind
got
of
little
thing?
yeah,
exactly
exactly.
Like that.
Water
They got
bottle
little
flip
suction cups.
with little chicken.
So it's me versus Ron on this one?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Ron v.
Let me get
Ron.
the hot dog.
Little hot dog. Okay. All right. Calling his shots already. You got the
So,
chicken. I've
what
got tall
table-
Ron. You know,
Uh,
I don't like that long hair Ron just grabbed the chicken like that because
didn't.
he's
I grabbed the hot
representing Bob. And I feel,
No, you grabbed
or
the
you
hot
grabbed
dog.
the hot dog because
Hot dog's better.
the hot dog I feel like
It's very...
No, you won with the chicken, didn't you?
Did I win with the chicken? All right.
You won that. All right, we got the Rons, we got the chickens, we got the hot dogs. It's gonna be first to two lands with a rebuttal. I got the better looking Ron.
Wow.
Joe's got tall Ron,
That's fucked up.
and
Just talking shit, dude.
and
I love you, tall
let's-
Ron. You're the better looking one in my eyes.
Oh, thanks. It's not gonna help.
All right, let's.
Fuck.
Penis one. So.
All right, let's.
A little bigger than you used to.
All right. Long hair Ron, start us off.
All right.
All right. And try to decide if it's front or back is the move. I'm going to
think
go
it's back.
backwards.
All right, you're gonna find out.
Oh, he hit the mics. Oh man.
Ooh, let's go. I
shit.
like the
That was
method.
close.
I like the method.
Oh.
They're dialing in. They're
Alright.
dialing in.
There's some space here.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Ooh, all right. I like
Suction,
my.
you can't rely on the
I
suction.
like my.
Oh!
All right, we got one.
Hot dog.
But this is still the round.
One chicken.
Score is 1-1.
It's
folks at
getting
home.
real.
The Rons are flipping.
Oh.
The
Son of a
hot
bitch.
dogs are flying.
He's dialed in now. All right.
Oh,
Oh.
that's you gave him a little opening there.
Ooh.
There you go.
So close. Oh man.
All right, I like the finesse these guys said. This is gonna be a tight one, Bob.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right
I like
now.
my Ron.
Oh man.
None of these
A little
throws are
too
good
much on the chicken, too much on the hot dog
Oh, let's go, tall Ron.
for the tie.
This is for the tie.
All right, do it too hard. Damn it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn it.
Bob is editing the episode.
Oh man.
He's
Thank
going to make
you,
me look
Tall
like
Ron.
shit in that episode.
Don't leave me hanging. Let's go.
Oh man. Hot dog.
Let's fucking
loses.
That game
go.
Sorry, dude.
Oh man.
Tall Ron just handed me
I
my,
got the first
my
one.
first victory
It's
in
like-
about like 5 episodes.
I gotta
So
be honest.
thank
I
you.
feel like it's
Joe was
easier
on a
with
bad
that
seat.
one.
The chicken's a little bit more bottom heavy.
I needed to break the you know,
Yeah.
the
This is a cheat.
spell.
You cheated, but
I had
You
to.
picked it.
I know. Well, it
You
looked
picked the hot dog.
it looked appropriate.
Oh
Man, this game
man.
rules.
You
Sorry,
were
man.
naturally drawn to that
Damn.
one.
Christmas.
I'm just
You'll
gonna
see
keep
this
flipping so you
episode.
don't. You see,
Yeah.
Be great.
I'll give you a bunch more bullshit to edit. Fuck you, Bob. Fuck you.
All right. Cheers. we out.
Hey, hey,
Thanks, guys.
thank you guys for having
Appreciate
us.
y'all.
This was a
Thank you,
blast.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thank
much
you
for
so
having
much.
us.
We're out.
Toodles.
Cheers.
Cheers. Outside Autodidact for the first time in a long time. I lose myself in long hair Ron's eyes. It's been a while since we podcasted, but the cold beers are coming soon, so we'll be just fine. We'll be just fine. We'll be just fine. Inside Autodidact for the first time. The game is chicken versus hot dog. It's tall Ron versus long haired Ron. Who's your money on? One of the Rons is gonna win heads. Brew beer and stuff like that. listen to a band called Movements. And they have a song called Daylily, and so then they decided they would brew a beer and like name it after that song, like this song. Like I kind of parodied it, but I didn't want to parody the whole fucking thing 'cause it's really long, you know. And I don't got time for that. But so they brew beer, like they name their beer after songs. The beer is pretty good. Like go to Autodidact, see the runs. Tell them the two dudes sent you. Pizza Brews, two dudes, two runs, Autodidact. We're out. Peace.